Are you excited for the upcoming 7 days of celebration, a godly wedding tradition? Good news, the church will be participating in the 7 days of celebration, a godly wedding tradition, with the bridegroom soon. Let's break down that sentence a bit. The church is the body of Christ. Christians, the bride. 7 days is 7 years in symbolic time. Godly, meaning observed by Jews, Hebrews, Israelites, and probably should be Christians. The bridegroom is Jesus Christ, Yeshua, the Messiah, and soon means very soon. During Jacob's trouble, the great 7-year tribulation. Like any historical document, we should strive to understand the time frame it is written in, the context, the audience, etc. Oftentimes in the Bible, Jesus is referred to as the bridegroom, Christians as the bride, and refers to our future wedding ceremony and celebration. While there are a lot of customs and traditions that are not specifically written in the Bible, there are supporting verses for the wedding celebration lasting 7 days and other customs. Before betrothal or engagement was arrangement. The family of the bridegroom and the bride was involved with consent and negotiation of the bride price to demonstrate the bridegroom's commitment. God, the bridegroom's father, stated the price was his only begotten son's perfect life for atonement. During the betrothal ceremony, the couple is entered into a covenant, a formal agreement, exchanged vows, a solemn promise, and exchanged tokens of their commitment, the cross. The couple would often share a cup of wine, a symbol for the blood of Christ, also the price, symbolizing joy and the sealing of the covenant. We are currently in the time frame of the betrothal period, the engagement. After a couple was betrothed, the bridegroom would go to his father's house to prepare a place for his bride. That is what Jesus is currently doing right now. He is at his Father's house in heaven, preparing our place. This preparation period was typically about a year, but the exact time of the wedding was determined by the father of the bridegroom. Only when the father deemed that everything was ready would he give his son permission to go and fetch his bride. This custom ensured that the preparations met the father's standards and were complete. That is why Jesus states, "But of that day and hour no one knows, not even the angels of heaven, but my Father only." The bride, Christians, are expected to remain pure and faithful during this time, preparing herself for the wedding day. We are waiting on the bridegroom's imminent return and need to be ready at a moment's notice, with oil for our lamp. The wedding ceremony will be followed by a grand celebration lasting 7 days, or years in this case. This feast will be a community event filled with joy, music, dancing, and feasting. The marriage will be consummated during this period, making the official union of the couple. Traditionally, the couple refrains from work during this period to focus on their new relationship. After the 7-day, or year, celebration, the bridegroom and bride would be formally presented to the community, the non-believers, as a married couple at Armageddon. This is one perspective on why I believe in a pre-tribulation rapture of the church, therefore not experiencing Daniel's 70th week, Jacob's trouble, the great tribulation. I look forward to seeing you at the celebration of our eternal lifetime. Thank you, and God bless.